Good morning to you, and as always, thank you for joining with me. Jesus got tired now and again, and we tend to forget that. Now and again, he would suggest to his friends that they would get away for a bit. He would say, "Let us come apart." I suppose, like all of us, when we decide to go on holiday, either we do come apart from time to time, or sooner or later, we will come apart altogether. So they went off, did he and his friends, to this desert place. Author Bill Bryson recalls some memorable family holidays when he was growing up. He remembers travelling with his brother and sister in one of those big American estate cars. It was so big that it was as if his parents were in another room in the front. And often during these long drives, Bill and his two brothers would get up to mischief. They discovered they could take an apple or a hard-boiled egg and make it look like a porcupine by sticking unlit wooden matches into it. And it made a nice bomb when dropped out of the back window of the car. Those bombs would flash and pop with a last blue flame, causing the traffic behind to swerve. Now, Bill's parents were miles away in the front seat, and they were quite oblivious to this, but they could never quite understand why cars kept zooming alongside the driver, making strange signals and muttering awful words. I suppose we all have had interesting holidays. Somebody once said a holiday is when you pack a car with 7 suitcases, 3 small children, a mother-in-law, 2 dogs, and say, "It's good to get away from it all." Even Jesus and the disciples tried to take a holiday, and on one occasion I know they tried and failed. I love that story when Jesus and his friends got into the boat to go to the other side of the lake, and when he got there they saw a crowd waiting for them. Give us a break, they must have thought. The crowds followed them, and when Jesus saw them, the Bible says he felt sorry for them. I like the story of the man who came home drunk one night, and his wife helped him into bed and dressed him and tucked him in, and then she kneeled down and whispered, "John, do you want me to pray for you?" He nodded a yes, and she began to pray. "Dear Lord, I pray for my husband who lies here before you drunk." Before she could finish, he interrupts and says, "Don't tell him I'm drunk, just tell him I'm not very well." Well, as we know, God sees our condition, the good, the bad, and he has compassion on us. For we remind him, as those on the shore in Lake Galilee reminded him, of being sheep without a shepherd. I take great comfort in that. The fact that Jesus looked at the crowd when he hoped to get some peace and quiet, and he felt sorry for them and felt he had to do something for them. And I'm pretty sure he looks at this daft old world at times and feels exactly the same way. And maybe encourages us also to look around, because they're still sheep without a shepherd, just looking perhaps for a bit of love and care and acceptance. And it just might be that you and I, in our own simple way, can bring that to them. Again, thank you so much for listening to me, and God bless you and yours.